And Israel's recent decision to ban UNRWA, the backbone of the humanitarian response in Gaza,
the UNRWA,
will only make a horrific situation even worse.
Yep. Did on
Clearly,
purpose.
What is happening in Gaza today is unspeakable.
Let's just take this moment to mention that Bernie has been on the right side of history in every single issue that he's been involved in. He has always stood next to the people who can't speak for themselves. He has always stood for them. He has stood next to people that have faced social injustices and racial inequality and all sorts of things. He has always been a hero and a champion. We can't say that about a lot of other politicians. You would think you could say it about Joe Biden, but he has been equivocally wrong on this. Him and Kamala Harris and his administration are opposing Bernie on this, as is Senator Chuck Schumer, the majority whip. Disgraceful.
But what makes it even more painful is that much of what is happening there has been done with U.S. weapons and with American taxpayer support.
Yep.
In the last year...
And, you know, how do we feel about our tax dollars going to bombing innocent men, women, and children? How do we feel about it bombing hospitals and schools, mosques, churches? How do we feel about Israeli snipers sniping innocent children and pregnant women? How do we feel about our tax dollars just being used in that way without our permission? You know? Would we permit that if we had any choice in the matter? We had 2 presidential candidates that were only for more genocide.
Alone, the U.S. has provided $18 billion in military aid to Israel and delivered more than 50,000 tons of military equipment. In other words, and this is the most important point to be made, the United States of America is complicit in these atrocities. That complicity must end, and that is what these resolutions are about.
Yep.
It is time to tell the Netanyahu government that they cannot use U.S. taxpayer dollars and American weapons in violation of U.S. and international law and in violation of our moral values.
This should be an easy vote, guys. Like, this should be everyone, bipartisan, unilaterally say, oh my God, children are starving, people are dying, innocent people are being hurt. This is a modern day Holocaust. It should be so easy to condemn this,